I don't know what I'm doing. What is happening, guys? Welcome back to another reaction. We're checking out the Golden Hour Part 3 EP from ATEEZ. We obviously already checked out the Lemon Drop music video, which was a lot of fun. So we're getting into the actual EP. We have technically 4 tracks, but it's more so like 3 songs with lyrics. And then there's a 5th track, which is the bridge, which I will also listen to out of, respect to the album and just to make sure we have a complete experience. But Genius.com doesn't seem to have any lyric titles for that song specifically, for that track specifically, so I'm not sure if it's going to be kind of like a narration piece, if it's going to be an instrumental or something a little bit cinematic with some cool quotes or whatever. We'll see, but for now let's get into it. We're obviously skipping the very first song, which is Lemon Drop, and jumping straight to Masterpiece. Oh, I'm coming. Ooh, girl, you are a coloring book and got all the crayons for you. Anyway. There's some MJ vibes to this. Oh yeah, we fell in it all night. Oh. Damn. Like, I honestly thought that Lemon Drop was like the peak in terms of like some innuendos and like some of the visuals that were like perfectly balanced to where you can lose your shit because, oh my god, they're hot, but at the same time they didn't like go overboard. But this song, if it had a music video, I feel like it would absolutely go overboard, or at least my imagination kind of like runs wild with like painting a masterpiece, stitching up, soak it all up, god fucking damn, paint mixing together right. Oh, no, oh my god, I am so fucking immature for this song. Anyway, this chorus is addicting as fuck. Ugh. Am I the only one that in Lemon Drop, but also in this song, like especially the verse, I'm getting EXO vibes, and I mean that obviously as a compliment because you know that I love EXO, but it just throws you back a little bit. Like it sounds like something that makes you feel almost like a little bit nostalgic in a way. And like the vocal flexing too. We're going all directions. Shiny pieces ain't my thing though. Cause you realize 관심 없어 flexing 너 하나만을 He's all in, babe. Oh, you whispering son of a bitch. That part, the yeah, is just... Ooh. You guys know that I don't do well with, like, suggestive songs and whatnot. Like, I feel like an idiot trying to talk about it, so I'm just gonna shut the fuck up and move on to the next song, because I'm way too immature for this. And especially Mingy, like, I was okay, kind of. A big emphasis on kind of. Okay. And then Mingy's pre-chorus came in, and the motherfucker starts whispering. He's talking about God and shaking it, and it's our race. Motherfucker, you're not racing to finish anything. You are taking your slow-ass time. Painting, of course. And creating a masterpiece. Ooh. What? How do you switch from Lemon Drop and Masterpiece to now pulling on the heartstrings like that? What the fuck? Yo, that is... Holy shit. In time, we all get taller while sometimes feeling smaller. That is such a dope ass line. And this house ain't a home. This home is not a physical home. Home is a feeling. And this house doesn't feel like home anymore. And I can instantly like imagine like an MV kind of like animated scene of like a character growing taller as he goes from like being the age of 5, like a metamorphosis from age of 5 to age of like 25. He grows taller, and then suddenly the perspective changes as he becomes smaller, and the giant world is up against him because he feels like he's a fucking meaningless ant that the world wants to destroy him, or he feels rejected by the world itself. So the same home that he grew up in became a place that he cannot call home anymore. Like, that's fucking damn. Holy shit. What's with the... Damn, the switch up is insane. The instrumental, oh my, the instrumental makes me feel like I'm like longing for like something from like fucking 20 years ago. It makes you feel so nostalgic. Holy shit. Damn. We'll talk about the lyrics later, because if I start pausing, I will pause every 2 seconds. The instrumental gives Post Malone vibes, Spider-Man kind of style. I like the vocal effects because it makes it feel like it echoes, like echoing through like walls and shit, as like this feeling you can't help, you can't shake it. So that was a really cool touch. Like the switch up was crazy, honestly. This was an insane song, and it just feels incredibly like nostalgic. It feels like the more I listen to the instrumental, the more I'm kind of like reminiscent of like some of the songs that I heard in like the Into the Spider-Verse, like the animated Spider-Man movie with Miles Morales, and one of the songs was, you know, a Post Malone song, and like the instrumental kind of like reminds me of that for some reason. I'm not sure. I love these lyrics. It like touches on everything of what it's like to grow up in like a society that forces you to be someone instead of focusing on who you actually want to be. The darkness that blocks my view, from the outside noisy voices judge everything, whether it's haters or like society just in general that has nothing but complaints, shrinking back, sighing with complaints. Someone else defines my beliefs and values. People tell me how I need to be and not wonder about how I actually want to be, so I am forced to run away. I also love the lyrics, tear the curtains and head to a new home of mine, as at the beginning says, the darkness that blocks my view. So tear those curtains that block the view because of the darkness that you are being, you know, almost like engulfed in, because of this fucked up world that does everything other than actually help you be you, but forces you to be someone else. Still playing in the playground instead of having a real home, still holding on to childhood habits, a kid who ran from home. Slides felt cozier than beds, a sin of stacking up new homes without knowing the worth of the old. That's kind of an interesting line. Like, you never know what you have until you kind of like lose it in a way. And it's almost like kind of like only appreciating something after it's long gone, where you can only hold on to like a memory of it, or like the childhood habits, or like the childhood memories. The voice echoing down down the hall, sorry. Even the TV was set around the Sunday nights. I missed that place that was just a house, because that wasn't just a house. It was a home. It was a feeling. But now, as like the quote goes, home is not a house. Home is a feeling, basically. So any place can become your home if it feels like you're welcome in there, in a way. So I thought that was really, really cool. And there's like an annotation on a more literal translation to still holding on to childhood habits can be still stuck in habits from age 3. The line refers to a Korean proverb that says habits you form at the age of 3 will stay with you until you are 80. It means that it's hard to fix deep-rooted habits. And then the second verse, I love the way they tie in, because the first verse talks about like the curtains that we need to break in order to break into a new place. Here it's I need the sea of rest. I must go find it. So I set across wild fields and hoping that someday I'll reach that place, as I endure day by day, as I go through like rain shower that blurs my vision, and tears, swallowing up all the tears that I have, and the anxiety and the depression, asking myself if I'm still there, as I've grown up without balance and came to hate myself, as I still am hoping to reach that Zen place, or that peaceful place where I can be myself again, or find peace within myself. As I set off, like the endless road also is kind of like, I love the way the second verse kind of like creates an analogy in a way with the first verse, in terms of like stacking up new homes without knowing the worth of the old. And in the second verse, it's like, I set off on an endless road, different fields, a sea of rest. I continue to endure, and all that kind of stuff. It really touches on like different perspectives in a way, whether it's kind of like hating yourself, or living in a world that makes you feel like you need to hate yourself because you feel like something is wrong, because you don't want to play ball with society and what it tells you to be, because everybody just complains and judges you. And as far as like being idols, honestly, this song relates to ATEEZ quite well, and just like the idol a lifestyle in a way. Like everybody just has nothing but complaints. It's noisy voices. Everybody just judges you. Everybody tells you what to do, who to be, how you need to fix things that never needed to be fixed in the first place. And like also like stacking up new homes without knowing the worth of the old, as like you reach new like markets, you reach new places to perform in, and every place starts to feel like home because of the love that you receive. But it's like, I don't know, every place that they're performing in can become like home to them because of the fans that appreciate them and love them so much. So they can be on opposite ends of the map and still feel the same love, as they're like maybe like kids that came from like rough places, or went through like darkness and hated themselves in a way, or just in general. I kind of like love the way the song it touches on like the reality of being a grown-up in this world, and also being a child in this world also. That there's literally the lyrics of the world or someone else who defines my beliefs and my values. Like, I don't have them by myself. I'm being told what they are supposed to be by someone on fucking YouTube that tells me how I need to be. So it's not even just like the outside world is constantly like telling you who to be, but it's also like idolizing, false gods and whatever when it comes to like idolizing people online and falling through like these rabbit holes and changing your personality based on the people that you idolize or something like that. And like just in general, kind of like needing to break free into a place where I can just be myself and not feel like something is wrong. I thought that they did a really phenomenal job with that. And like the whole metaphor, in time we all get taller, but while sometimes feeling smaller. Like I feel like for idols is also kind of like an interesting analogy, as like they literally get bigger and bigger and bigger ATEEZ, but yet they can still feel small as fuck because the world almost like feels a little bit too overwhelming. So it almost like throws you back to your childhood as you grew older, but you kind of still feel like a child in a way because you're being told who you need to be or what you need to do or something along those lines. But yeah, this song was definitely different from almost anything else that I've heard from ATEEZ. The vibes were amazing and the emotion was really, really cool. And I just really love the vocal effects on the chorus because it feels like the voice almost like echoes through like walls or something. And it's like the objective is to really kind of like hit those heartstrings in a way and really hit the feels, and I feel like they've done a phenomenal job with this one. Oh, there's the lyrics basically. Yeah. When I see your tired eyes in this complicated world, my heart breaks. When I see your anxious expressions in the endless thoughts. Yeah, that's basically what the previous song kind of like touches on. And running out to an unknown place, like those curtains that we need to tear, like that sea of rest, or like those fields, and enduring day by day. As I hope that one day I get to that place where I can feel at peace. Really, really cool stuff, honestly. Feels like a song to the fans, honestly, because of the pre-chorus. Damn.
늦지막히 차지하는 불안감 가시가 박히는 머릿속에서 빠지질 않아 혼자서 감당하는 게 이제는 벅찬가 봐 소용돌이 치며 불이란 벽 속에 숨어난 너의 하루를 다 캐묻지 않아도 너의 두려움 아픔을 닦아내지 않아도 너의 무너짐을 굳이 해명하지 말아줘 걱정 마 이 노래는 오직 너만 하는 내 피난처 모든 걸 다 내려놔
I really love the metaphor of like caught in a whirlwind, I hide in the wall, call my blanket, like hiding under the blanket, almost like a child. Again, like I love the kind of like almost like these analogies that they create back to the childhood and whatnot. And also the anxiety was also mentioned in the now this house ain't a home. So that was really, really cool. It's like the ending of like the verse with Honjong, it legitimately feels like a song to either the fans in a way that this can be your safe haven in a way, as the chorus is about constantly running to a place unknown, far from all of the noise, as we talked about in the previous song, like all the noises, like judgy people and whatever, or only judgment that can be heard from that noise, like running out to like this quiet night where I can feel at peace, like that sea of rest that was mentioned in the previous song also. Like I love the fact that Honjong is almost like kind of like very intimate with you, even if I don't get to ask everything about your day, even if you don't reveal your fears and pain, even if you don't explain your breakdowns, just listen to the song and let it be your kind of like safe haven or your shelter in a way, basically, which is really really nice. And the switch up, holy shit! They went from ultimate fuckboy to ultimate boyfriend, kind of, or ultimate friend.
혼자서 감당하는 게 이제는 벅찬가 봐 소용돌이 치며 불이란 벽 속에 숨어나 너의 하루를 닿게 묻지 않아도 너의 두려움과 폼을 닦아내지 않아도 너의 무너짐을 굳이 해명하지 말아줘 걱정 마 이 노래는 오직 너만은 내 피난처 모든 걸 다 내려놔 Take my hand just you and me 떠나자 그곳으로 우리만의 손으로 yeah. Running out to a place unknown, running out, far from the noise, running out, running to the point, I'm running out, beyond their sight, running out to the moonlight, running out, running to the white night. 괜찮아 당연한 게 없듯 견뎌야 할 의문 없어 세상은 그저 돌아갈 뿐이야 모두 이유가 있진 않아 내게 당연한 건 하나 늘 불행해서 지키는 것 우리 잠기듯 또 조여오는 세상을 피해서 달달달 Running out to a place unknown running out
Beautiful.
to the point I'm running out beyond their sight running out to the moonlight running to the bright night 잠시 여기에 좀 숨어 눈을 감고 비로소 나의 별을 띄워주나 내게 전부 바치게 넌 꿈만 꾸면 돼 떠나게 널 잡는 세상에서 날아봐 우리 가진 벽은 제쳐 그곳으로 온 세상을 보며 외쳐 Chasing their freedom in the sky flying high
Damn. Break the wall. Nice. Fly up and break through the walls to trap us. See a new world and shout it out. Like I also love the bridge because Jungho literally in the previous song talks about how, having to endure day by day in hopes that I will get to live to get to that safe space basically. And the bridge is there's no obligation to endure. The world just keeps on spinning. Not everything has a reason. There's only one thing for certain is that I would hope that with the song I could protect you from the unhappiness and the place that I could feel the void in for you. So that let's run away from the world that's strangling us as if to swallow us. Like the world that basically makes you feel unhappy and feel like such a small speckle in the previous song. Let's run away from that world, or just like whenever the going gets rough and you can't even explain what is going on in your life, you just feel like crying, or you feel like shit just is about to fucking hit the fan. Play the song and let's hide. Like it's okay to hide. You don't have to fight every single fucking day. Because at the end of the day, it's not a battle to the death. It's okay to run away. So I love that this song kind of like acts like this, bit of a safe space in a way for either the members or the fans or anyone really to listen. Like this song is kind of like the embodiment of it's okay to not want to fight another day. It's okay to just take a break and hide and run away. And hoping that the song will make you feel like there's another world out there where you can feel happiness and break through like the world that you're currently in, that is trapping you or strangling you or something along those lines, and make you want to chase that freedom, as they say at the end. This was absolutely gorgeous. Like I can easily imagine the song kind of like be created, and if this song had a music video, I can easily imagine it in the same vein as the other song they had, where they turned it into like a Zoom call and everything is like, you know, webcams and whatnot. It just feels like it has a not the same vibe necessarily, but it's just like a really cool way to just talk to anyone who's willing to listen. And you know what I loved about that song with, you know, all the Zoom calls and whatnot, it's because of that concept, it just made it feel so authentic, if that makes sense. Like no fancy music videos, just capturing the feeling, and the song kind of like reminds me of that a little bit. But you know, it's a little bit more deep, I guess, because you know, it talks about like being suffocated and anxiety taking over and just feeling as if like the world is out to get you, so just take a break from it. But yeah, this was absolutely gorgeous. Let's finish this up with the fifth track, which is Bridge the Edge of Reality. Let's see what this one is all about. Okay. Feels like a trailer. Oh my, what the fuck? What the wait, that was awesome. What in the actual, like, we went from fuck boy to it's gonna be okay boy, the world is ending but it's going to be okay, to now the boy is twerking. What the fuck? What the oh my god, the groove is so cool. Wait, I want to listen to that again. That was amazing. Holy shit, the production on this is... Wait, one more. I'm sorry. One more. And like this part makes me think of like Dune. It's like, it sounds super epic and just dark, and then it throws back to like fucking John Wick club music or some shit. What the fuck? Ugh. This is disgusting. This is diabolical. Ugh. Fucking whispering again. Oh! If I had known that this was happening, I wouldn't have thrown it back so many fucking times, but now let's take it back again so we can experience it again. Fuck, man, that part is so good. Wait. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm so sorry. I've violated the microphone just now. Ugh. Please somebody explain to me how ATEEZ managed to make this track my favorite out of all of this. This was insane. Holy shit. Just for that throw it back part, I am holy I'm sold. I don't know what this means. Is this supposed to be like a build up towards like the next album? Is this kind of like giving us like a taste? Is this like some sort of a like an audio trailer of sorts, or is this just, you know, its own individual thing? I'm not sure. I do remember people talking about ATEEZ at the end of Lemon Drop. So let me know if there's any merit to that, but I forgot everything that we talked about throughout this entire album. Like there was something about fuckboys, there was something about, you know, inspiring boys, there was something about, all I can think about is just ATEEZ fucking throwing it back with this fucking track. That was amazing. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, check out the rest of my ATEEZ reactions in the playlist, and if you want to see extra ATEEZ reactions, exclusive reactions at that, check out the Patreon where we have all of the episodes of One Tease. We have the Stressor Things variety show. We have Salary Lupin. We have a whole bunch of there's actually Coachella Week 1 and 2, Kingdom, Legendary War, and there's some extra reactions here. And there's the show interview that ATEEZ had, which was a lot of fun also. There's a whole bunch of ATEEZ content. Full list is going to be displayed in the pinned comment. So if you're interested in any of that, plus a whole bunch of live reactions to like their comebacks from like Mama, and like all kinds of you know, festival shows, award shows from the last couple of years whenever they did appear. Full list is going to be in the pinned comment, so if you're interested in any of that, and by doing so also you'd be basically supporting the production of these videos here on YouTube. So if you're interested, check out the Patreon. And with that said, be well and safe wherever you are, and have a wonderful rest of the week. I'm gonna go throw it back, and by throw it back is throw my ass back into the fucking bed, because I kind of feel like it's time to go to bed. See ya.